Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today we are working on my currently pages for both my big memory planner and my classic catch-all planner for the month of June. Let's start with my memory planner one first, and see what we're going to go in with. So I'm going to use Summer Elements from Live Love Posh, and there's this really pretty blue vibe set, which I was like, this one would be kind of fun. It's giving summer, it's giving all the things. So I figured we'd go in with this, and with that we're going to get a little sneaky peek, because I'm going to go in with my new Summer Shapes sticker book that releases next week. So we're getting a little bit of a sneak peek before the flip through. I might use rainbow. I feel like I could use rainbow currently because I do have a nice blue in here. So I think we can actually go in with this one today, for our currently sticker. So I think I'm going to do that in here. And then I just thought it would be fun to use shapes because I think just in my big in general, it's a lot easier to use shapes. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start off with just covering up all the things that I don't care about because those are unimportant to me. I was trying to figure out how I can use this sticker. And I think if I put it down and then maybe put either a shape or a box or maybe just another decoration there, but I can kind of have this be a scene moment there, and then maybe we do, I don't know, this little extra piece here. I'm putting it up because that water like lined up really well. So I put it up a little bit, but I'm thinking then I can put something there in order to kind of cover that. I don't know. I have reasons for things. So we'll just kind of have to see if it actually plays out how I want it to. And then I love that we have this like little picture moment thing. I don't know where I want to put it though. I'm doing that too soon. All right, there's a couple of blue options in this book. So I'm trying to decide what shape I want to do, and or stick with. I'm thinking I'm going to go hexagons for this one. Is it feeling like hexagon vibe? I think I'm feeling hexagon. So I'm going to go in with maybe like some big ones and then also some smaller. And I realize I haven't put the word currently down yet, but I'll get there eventually. So I'm first going to go in with some of the bigger ones, and then I'll probably do smaller for some smaller things. So I'm just going to pull these out because part of me is like, now I feel like I need to get some of the decorations down before I get too far. Okay, well, let's pull out this one. I don't know why I'm being so indecisive about this piece. I'll lay this right in there. We have so many decorations in this one, which is perfect, and that's why I chose it, because I feel like I need a lot of decorations for my big pages. I'm going to stick this bike and stick my little hexagon on top of that because I don't really need to write. I don't write journal in these. I usually write a word. So I feel like that's good. Got these seashells up there. And then trying to figure out if I want these other little elements or which of these elements I want in here. Put this tree kind of wrapping around, and then before I get too carried away, because that's what it's looking like, I'm going to go in with my currently sticker, and I think I'm just going to lay that right up here. So I have the currently, and then we can go in with some smaller blues for just like smaller little detail things. So let's do a couple that are kind of close together, and then I can decorate around them. So I'm just going to do a few. This gives me, how many does that give me? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives me 6 currentlies. I feel like that's a good amount. I think that's good. So let's set that aside, and then I can decorate around those things. So like this little table, stick that in there. And there's hydrangeas, which are some of my favorite flowers. So I'm gonna stick those in there because those are really pretty. I even have like a little vase of them. Vase, whatever you want to say. I don't know where I want to put it though. I don't know. Stick it in there. Okay, I probably should get my words in before I get too carried away. Does this book have quotes? It does. It has quotes. Let's see. What kind of quotes do I want? Oh, this one's cute. Oh, as I lay it down, not where I want it to go. That's a nice size for there. Maybe if I can find one that, here we go. I feel like this one will fit nicely down here. Have a couple areas for some quotes, and then I'm going to go in to my currently sticker book, and I'm looking for the blues. So I think I'm just going to kind of keep it all blue, and let's do paper because then I can layer, because I think that's a lot easier. So let's do dreaming. What's happening in June? Binging's always a good one. I'm almost done with Lost, and it's only taken me like 3 weeks so far. So I've been barreling through that one. What else? Maybe thinking. Thinking's a good one. We can do wishing for this bigger one down here. And then we have smaller ones. Listening to is a good one. Very listening to. And let's do drinking. Oh my gosh, why can't I literally can't hold on to things right now? Apparently I have 0 grip strength today, so that's cool. Okay, I think that came out really pretty, and I like that it's all blue. It's giving all the blue vibes. Okay, I'm going back to the decorations, because we do still have some smaller things that I can use. I have all these little starfish moments, so we can add those in here, and there's some seashells too, but I'm just going to go ahead and add some of these pieces, kind of fill in some of the little gaps in here. And we have even more of the decorations. Okay, I think those are all the like small ones. There's like random little earrings and stuff in here, but I feel like we used a good majority of what we had. Everything else is kind of on the bigger side. So I think that's good for that one. Pretty! A nice, really pretty blue spread. I love it. Okay, so that was using Summer Elements from Live Love Posh. So let's set that one aside, and then let's move to my classic spread, which that one I'm going like seasonal and neutral. Don't ask me why. I'm just like, let's do neutral because I haven't used this book yet. So seasonally neutral, or have I? I think I used one thing. Yeah, I used one thing in here. But this is like a summery vibe spread. And so I was like, maybe we can go a little neutral and just see how we feel about that. So I'm going to do that. And with that, I'm going to sneak Summer Boxes 2.0, which is revamped. But there's the perfect like sea colors. And I feel like these colors go so well because there's like the little hints of that mint green in there. So I think these are going to pair real nice. So we're going to use that for the spread. So let's figure out I don't know. What do I want? So I have 2 pages. I have these ones and then this page that I can kind of go between. So I guess I should start with covering up what I don't care about. Because all of these ones are on clear, so they're gonna shadow through, which is annoying, but we'll deal with it. So let's throw this nice corner piece in here. Stick that there. We have this really pretty like island vibe piece. That one's fun. Let's cover this up too. I could stick this down there, or I could stick it up here and make this a whole scene. I'm gonna do that. Okay, to make it a scenery area. I don't know, what else can I put there? Maybe this little sand castle. I don't know, I feel like I gotta fill in this gap over here. It's a weird gap. So I'm just trying to like kind of fill up that space just a little bit. I like this girl, but I'm also like, oh, I shouldn't use her from that page. I have such a bad habit of like grabbing stickers from a duplicate page, but I accidentally grab like the wrong ones. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go with black currently this time. So maybe I'll put currently up here to kind of cover up that space. I don't know why I always start at the back and then funnel through to the front. I'm literally like, I knew where they were. I'm kind of feeling like the bold font is the vibe. Kind of want to go with a little bit more of a bold look here for the currently. I have a boat. Trying to just figure out how I can fill in this space up here, because that's where I'm kind of trying to put most of the decoration there. Let's go in. I think I'm going to use some full boxes for this one. And I'm going to start laying down the colors that I want to use. I'm not going to use full boxes for the whole thing, but I do want to have some of these be full boxes. And then maybe we go down a size or two. Can add this in here. Cover up the part of that swimsuit that is most affected by. Let's put the beach house down here. Oh, and I want to put the girl too. Maybe we put her over here. I kind of like her there. Okay, we're gonna lay her there. Put the beach house kind of looking like she's walking towards the beach house. And then let's see. We also have a lighthouse again. We have some trees. Here we go with the trees this time. And pull those out. And then can put a couple more boxes in here. So let's do one maybe here. And then I'll do one down here. I don't have to do as many currently's, I feel like, in this one. I'm trying to just create like a scene moment. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get our words in here and then we can kind of figure out, I don't know, what else we want. Let's do inspired by. That's a good one. using the paper one so I can easily layer on top of. Working Towards is a good one. Stick that in there. And then let's grab some smaller words. Let's do Learning. Trying to think of like things for June that I might be having to deal with. Let's do Avoiding. And then maybe I could do smaller, maybe like 1 or 2 smaller boxes. Might be good. If I do one, I kind of like how this one's a little bit more organized, like everything's kind of lined up nicely. Different than the other one. Let's do Buying. Okay, I feel like that's good. I don't need to do a ton in there. This page came out. How rude. Did I say you can come out? Sure didn't. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with now just some of the extra little decorations that are in here. Some of just the little bitty pieces. And just add some of those in. Because why not? Ooh, there's a bird. Kind of not in the sky. It has water in it, so I'm actually going to layer it on top of the water. It looks like a whole scene. I feel like that looks really cool. Maybe it's just me. I'm like, wow, I can see the story happening. I can see it. Okay. Just adding in a couple more of the decorations. Anything that's little. And I feel like that makes sense. I don't think I want to put anything in there. I didn't put in any quotes, which I'm realizing. Where's the book I used? I'm going to grab Summer Elements, which is the one I use for the big, and just see if there is a small-ish quote. There is. I'm going to stick a little bitty quote in there. I stuck it in here crooked. What is going on? Let's not stick it crooked. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Trying to see. I don't know if there's any. Let's do the Summer Babe. Just looking for small quotes that I can stick in here. Okay, I love that. That came out so pretty. We made a whole scene and everything. We're telling a story. Okay, I just need to cut this off and set that aside. So Rainbow and Blackcurrant Leaf for the win. Set those aside. All right, so here's my classic one. Really like that was with Seasonally Neutral from Live Love Posh. And then we paired that with the new Summer Boxes 2.0, which I feel like those colors go perfectly with that. And then my big currently for my memory planner using Summer Elements. So there we go. Currently spreads are ready for the month of June. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!